About 2.5 years ago, we were working on our own game idea that we're taking around to publishers to pitch. And we walked into the offices of Sierra to show them our game and technology. They really liked our game, they really liked our technology, and they said, how about Ghostbusters instead? They found that the Ghostbusters icon was the number 2 most known icon in the world. We heard Ghostbusters and we were like, yeah, that's great, we love it, but is it going to be a great property? And it turns out that the guys at Sierra did their homework. It is a fantastic property. Within about 6 months, we were able to create a really good tech demo of what we wanted to do with Ghostbusters. Our overall engine we call the Infernal engine. We'd been working on it a few years prior. We wrote it on the PlayStation 3 first, and then the Xbox 360, and then the PC. If you program for the PlayStation 3 first, you can use the same type of multi-threaded programming model on the Xbox 360 or PC. So the Infernal engine really performs equally well on all the platforms. And we call our physics engine Velocity. And Velocity was written basically to recreate scenes from Ghostbusters, like in the first movie where the Ghostbusters originally capture Slimer. Slimer flies around the Sedgwick Hotel and winds up in the ballroom. It's set up for a party, and the Ghostbusters go in the ballroom and proceed to just pretty much trash every bit of plates, glasses, cups, spoons, tablecloths, tables, anything gets totally trashed in the room. We wanted to recreate that experience for the gamer, and the technology and Velocity lets us do that. The characters that walk around are powered by physics, so you can walk into objects, bump into things, and plus you can have thousands of objects on the screen that you can break and interact with, smash, burn, you name it. We're taking the physics of the game one step further and having physics-driven puzzles that you use your slime tether to attach objects together to solve puzzles in the game. Dan Aykroyd really calls us, hey, this is the third Ghostbusters movie, or as close as we're going to get to it. The training mission that kind of recreates the classic moments from the original movie. You start out as a new recruit for the Ghostbusters. Egon and Ray want to try out some of Egon's new equipment, and of course they're too scared to try it out themselves. I mean, they could completely blow themselves up, so they say, hey, let's hire somebody off the streets and put a proton pack on them and see what happens. So you're hired to test out new equipment, and almost immediately Slimer escapes from the containment unit at the Ghostbusters headquarters and heads back to the Sedgwick Hotel where he was originally captured. And you realize something more sinister is afoot in the city of New York. All the original Ghostbusters are going to be back in the game with their original appearance. Harold Ramis as Egon, Dan Aykroyd as Ray, Ernie Hudson as Edmure, and of course Bill Murray is back as Peter Venkman. We're going to also have William Atherton is going to be Peck, who's the Ghostbusters nemesis who tries to shut him down and put him out of business. Annie Potts is going to be back as Janine, the Ghostbusters secretary. Dan Aykroyd has been overly involved in the game, trying to make sure that everything we do is proper for the Ghostbusters universe. Stay Puft the Marshmallow Man will make an appearance in the game. He'll lose some of his goo, and Gozer will take that goo and turn them into minions, which are flaming marshmallow evil dogs that try to attack you, and you'll use your proton beam to blast them away. Ghostbusters, the video game, will be available late October 2008 for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PC. And we're going to also do a version for the Wii, PlayStation 2, and DS that'll be a little bit different from the next generation versions.